he was candid with us about the expectations that the Ghanaian people expect of us. I have been on this job for 28 and a half years. So having been on the bench, we know how, we deal with cases. I mean, he has chastised us to ensure that cases do not delay, that we should ensure that justice is dispensed to all manner of people, no matter the background that they come from. So it's a huge responsibility, but I want to assure the public that we dare not fail. We ensure that we work together with His Lordship, the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana, as by law established. Together we all put our maximum effort to ensure that justice is dispensed to fair. Yes.
Yeah, pretty much so. I mean, ever since your nomination, there's been a lot of trends with respect to you as well, that now you have this appointment, it should be relief to you. I don't know what that means. And I guess you've also been seeing the trends, though. And many also say that the courts are being packed. What will be your response to people who say this to the appointing authority?
I'm not too sure about what you have seen in the trend. Except to say, if I use my case as an example, for the first 13 years in my life, I moved 2 places as a High Court judge. For 15 years, I've been at one place. So to say somebody is packing the court, in fact, presently, until today, I was the High Court judge representing the High Court on the Judicial Council. So if you look at the order, I was the second. To say somebody is packing, to me, I think we've been there even for too long. It's not a matter of, packing the court, but I believe that each one of them, about 21 of us, have his own competencies, has his own, the strength that they come up with. So I wouldn't say, if you look at the number of cases and the backlog that we are all, saying that cases delay, ostensibly, there's a need for us to ensure that judges come on board at all the levels, Supreme Court, the Court of Appeal, the High Court, so that we can, hold on to ensure that the cases are, expedited with. So, in a nutshell, I wouldn't say that the courts have been packed. Once you have the necessary competence, once you've been there for some time, and you have been elevated.
You suggest that you have close relations with the head of state, and also, you've had this appointment. Many say it is to say thank you to you. What's your response to
that? No. As for the appointment, normally the president appoints on the advice of the Judicial Council. I believe that if I was not competent, if I've not been there for long, if I don't have the competencies, I was telling you that if I'm not mistaken, out of 142 judges of the High Court, if I'm representing them as the senior most on the bench, it tells you probably I've even been overlooked, not me alone, and some of the others. So if he has come to see that we have the enough competence, we have the expertise, and he has appointed us, I don't think people should look at. I know him. If we were not, he was there for close to some number of years before he lost power 2016 and somebody took up. He could have appointed. Why he did not do that? So it means that this is the right time. He has seen and he's doing it. So nobody should look at. I know him. If you look at all the colleagues who were appointed, they all have. Justin Dogu, who was first before me, he was appointed to the High Court 2006. Some of them have come and they have gone past him. What would you say about him? If it's not me, what would you? I have been a High Court judge since 2010. For 15 years. If I'm getting to me, it's good. I've been recognized.
Will you tone down?
As to?
They say you have been talking, you have been ranting. That's what the public say. Will you tone down?
I wish that one would not come here because that is custom. You see, I wouldn't see myself as ranting. Let me be blunt. I want people to go and see 2007, 2011, 2007 during President Kufuor's time. Who started this one? 2011, who started? 2020, 2021, before I joined in. So I believe Ghanaians, you have to be fair. Once you are fair, especially as media people, now all these things are verifiable. If you go on social media, you will see who started. So if somebody starts and you join in, I see this one. Judicial is different, and the chieftaincy is different. I've been on this tool for almost 26 and a half years. Galamsey the illegal mining did not start yesterday. It's been with us for some time. If you ask me about my assessment, I would say now it's going down. You know why I'm saying that? If you look at some of the steps that have been taken, before we're not hearing about the people in the blue, the water gas and all that. We're not hearing all that. You understand? People have invaded the forest reserve. We're not seeing that. Before this regime came, I know for a fact, because of the work that I do, 9 forest reserves have been taken over. Now that situation has been kept down. I wouldn't stand here to say that Galamsey is gone. It's still with us. But I believe that if you look at now the seriousness, I want to encourage whoever is in charge, the Minister for Lands, government, the people of Ghana. We should ensure that we nip this situation in the bud. So far as I'm concerned, except at times I'm not in Doma, but I want to assure the people that so far as that area called Doma, once you are there, be sure that one day you'll be caught, and you know the punishment, minimum 15 years. Do you have to do that? So I'm calling on all Ghanaians that this is the only thing that our ancestors left for us, so we don't have to destroy the water bodies. We don't want to destroy our cocoa farms, and ensure that we do farming in the right way, so that we can all be happy as Ghanaians.
So you think that the meeting is in the right direction?
Of course, yes.
A state of emergency, you think?
No. It has not come to that. Let's look at how much we garner in respect of mining. I mean, once you declare state of emergency, the question is who can do? If we are not able to get that resources, there will be a gap. How is government going to? So there's a need for us to do it. As for mining, nobody will argue that there shouldn't be mining, but it has to be mined responsibly. That is the whole thing. People who are doing Galamsey, we are destroying ourselves. There's a need to start. I want to appeal, especially as a chief. We, the chief, should not say we don't have the power. If somebody could do it, is in the jurisdiction, and not allowing people to do it, why can't you do it? In Doma, if you come there, I'll arrest you and give you to the police so that you'll be prosecuted. I want to appeal to everybody. They should ensure that the people should not engage in Galamsey, because if you do it and you are arrested, you know the consequence for it. It will not be good for all of us.
Yes, Abusiafo, aha, COVTVGHANA. Mesro se share video yi na ebo afoforo amane na afa so no. Obetim do adwenkyere afa comment section ho ede amaye. Nie meka afa eye sa Agyemang ho ne se ye nyina ye nim eye Dormaahene eye obi a nyamianem no kurani metimi aka se oyobi a oye very popular. Amenka ne sa ye ka ahemfo omo wo my Ghana mu a okomo a omo eye so popular no ho oka eye paramount chiefs a omo agidin ewo eye my Ghana ha say na Dormaahene enyina enim ne din ana say na konwa din Osagyefo Oseadeeyo Agyemang Badu the second na me no ka say de ya bona baso ana say ya elevate no in terms of eye ni dwumadi a odi ewo judicial service no na ebi nso nya we say ye papa ana ye nana ana say Dormaahene oye judge na no ye high court judge ana omampanyini abomoden a promote no to eye court of appeal judge na ohweye court system na hierarchy no na just say free court of appeal pe na wo call supreme court enti no ba bia wadu no akaba kakra bi na kyese owuram ewo Supreme Court wo na no omye mako 25 anomampanyi promote omu edeko sa level no na ohwe nkomo ya na odi a na enkrofo dodo na adwen eyo se Dormaahene yenimu se wo ye eye paramount chief oyo Manhyia ewo eye Doma traditional area honom wo Bono region na ohene ya sama odibia ti sei na chese wo be den na sei watimi a blend ni mienu but yen hye na so say oye high court judge dadawo afi na ye piano ede ne ko eye court of appeal honom because court of appeal no omudwumadi ni say omudwadi titiri pa omudi o ha ne say eye high court ana tribunal court magistrate court all those lower courts ni bi ebuawo for assembly ho ana omude atenye ba wo assembly ho na say wo hwe na say ene wa adwene nye ana say wo ne eye judgment no we de wo hwe ankoyi a obetimi appeal wo eye appeal court na omo eba enye say afi na omo ba di asem no from dabi omo no ne omo ye ne say asem na aba na evidences aba ne say de esi aka no ma hwe omo de atoto judgment na eye high court ana say magistrate court ana tribunal court no judge kro no circuit court judge kro na odi asem no say omo de toto mra ho na say ne ne final pronouncement ana judgment na eye okay a ne no ano no ente sa nso ana yeso matene no boko enti no omudwumadi a omudi ewo ho no pa enti eye bia ye respect omo enya asem ketwa na ono aka say mu a o chechire mu no na so waye adwuma 28 good years enya asem ketwa nana akwabre eye mrem enya asem ketwa 28 good years me kai say eye case bi kura ba eye anas ne ono abokan Japan case bi si kura no ba ku bi fa na so eye ho e ma ono so edi asem ne bi insem bebre ya eye insem akese cases akese a eye ye nana abomoden a ono so atenetre no ma ede be bia mra ne da no ode insem de guguo na kwa so kama na ye nana o hwe se de na nsentro ofo ani abre ne so a yenunu nana no aka nsem bi ko enim so no de asem no eba obeka na beginning no be fa say some years back na nana yobi a yetie na asem ono okere na adwen openi obetima kan opebia na afi ebehu nana say oye bit controversial ewo nsem bi ho especially abra obeka eye Asanteman asembi eno ne ma nana beye so popular kura chese afi be bia because sha ase no na ode ahonidie o clean doma ane me na ada okopie doma de a obomode ase honom ye neat entina masa agenda na se o pursue no na akoye se ye hu se omanhene we die omanhene onte se afi nkomone dane kakra ebeye se de asede aye banta kakra na bono na Ashanti region yi yentie se video we mode beka no yentie se video we na ye mra sesi ye nhwe
asem we ya kaka na Ghana for rojeje niam na so dodo Otumfuo oya manhene sa otimi mo manhene dobida Otumfuo ya manhene otimi mo manhene asem besi enti duma sihene fia pre hene yes rono Otumfuo Asanteman otimi yan manhene dobida. So far as I remain the president of the Badu Regional House of Chiefs, Otumfuo, what do you mean for my possible? Oh, that's how. Kwatukraka, Mada, Mabuso, Namkwapedam, and my brother Babaim. Namin come the money yet in tonight. Yen Yafia Prehene, or Tibias Asims or Bonoa, Amra, Nabuno. Nipa no tina sa asene so no ya fajan twanko na nanmanim enkwasra de sɛ woba no na deɛ ne mu ayɛ duru ne bɛma yɛ kwane yɛmpagya si abrɛ hene mente ai ɔyɛ man hena ne ma asase agye bi aga na mbɔ asase ɔte so no yɛ bi dia ɔkasa o ɔnhyɛ Otumfuo ase ɔnyɛ ne mu gyaa mede kakra nnim no sɛ ɔyɛ dankyerɛni akoko ne ma ne nama ɔkɔ pie takyiman ɔba bɛ pie Kumasi number 1
eti wei ɛyɛ nsɛm a ɛyɛ Dormaahene ɛde tudwa na mokae saa nkɔmɔ wei ɛbɛ trendy ne ɔbɛfa bia na obi afa na ɔka ho asɛm generate ɛyɛ friction ne conflict kakra ɛwɔ ɛyɛ asantefo ne bonofo ntem ɛne online social media bia saa nsɛm wei trend me nkɔwuram bebree eme nkom bibiri ba na mpɛsɛ mutie na mo hu sɛ ɛno yɛ nsɛm bi a ɔde ba abɔnten ma ne trending yi pa ma afi obi a hu sɛ ebi asɛm ne kɔ no sɛ adane abutu enti no ma ne bagi din yi pa ɛna ma nkrofo ani sate sɛ ɔmo ani chi edi efolo no ana ɛyɛ yɛbɛka ya yenua bɛma Kofi TV Kofi Adomahene ono so issue ba ya ne palace onom etu bi kototo ya bi kan na ne ya wa se wan fi omo ne nsem bebre no so be generate ya nsem bebre no eno so ma papa yi e trending yi pa eno so kofa nsem bebre e de bai e ma chese na ya asem kese pa na yen hye ne so se esono ahenie e na esono na dwuma nti about traditional issues are different story and about judicial issues in so and also different story na oba judicial service ni ma ni din na nkasa ye different no Justice Daniel Mensah na said din no na edin a ye different no oba judicial service wa but oko traditional ho na ne Osagyefo Oseadeeyo Agyemang Badu ne no ye adwuma ho the second na yenhwe ade bi na yewie a mema wo do adwenkyere aba na afi nso no yato aso de afiri honom na meka bibia a kyerɛw sɛ eba kotumu ne mbremu nsensem de a ye na wakwadrem ye 28 good years 28 good years ana 13 no de odi wo lower court no na 15 no ana odi ewo high court ti 15 mu no ana de promote no de aba nto o deserve nyobi asa baka say yinti no na abon homode eja ne saa ne side ho de na dodo na ye nheda ye nim ne saa but wabo adwuma ana o san hwe na henie na o san kan se wadi ahenie no 26 years enti ahenie over 26 years no eno so nya asem ketwa ya na atena akonya ne so ache wabon homodin bia bi since 1999 enye easy waya ade na kakra mema Ghana for nso asan ate ase nso ne se yempo oya Dormaahene ana yempo oya Appeal Court Church enti no ni nyina no den a traditional side no ma ne kwa ma ne timi kasa ne boso ma ne de ne ho wurawura no ma bebrebem ama ebi kura ho so oya politics na sefo wurawura mu ho but na dwuma no ne position e court mu no as justice of the fairness Appeal Court no ma ne kwan bebri ekyekere no ma no ontime nya ne ope bia saa tina dodo na ase saa oho no kakra no ya na be ne den na eno nso atimi edin san ba na so ende ha adwene kura eno de ensi ne kwan kura ne wo se waka no beka na wo start ye kura enye na asem timpanifo I present to you a Court of Appeal Judge kakrakaba akopa omampanyini John Dormaahene mama a promote no edna kwa kopiem wo sa bia hono enti ɛyɛ sana ɛteɛ enso ɛwɔ ha sei enti medemo ebesi ase o adwenkyere bi na o ɛyɛ asɛm bi a pɛsɛ o ka fa ɛyɛ Justice Daniel Mensa ho a ɛyɛ Dormaahene a o to wetin dey ato comment section wonom na share video no efamaye na bo afofra nso amane se de be ya abre bia na ye ba mo benya bi na bo nso mahwe ɛyɛ mo somfo chairman ana medem bedi ahiemu makra mo bye bye ye frame chairman aha ɛyɛ COVTVGHANA ɛyɛ dwumadie foforo de abaya to din Ghana Beyond Borders menua Ghana for a mo akwantuo mu anaasɛ mo ɛyɛ Ghana man mu ha sei ye pese wone ye share ɛyɛ real life experience ɛwɔ akwantuo mu na onso otimi ɛde ɛhye obi foforo enkran sɛ ɛyɛ akwantuo mu asetena mu nsɛm ɛyɛ school komo visa semu ɛyɛ adwuma semu aware mu semu anaasɛ nsɛm bi a wate a ɛyɛ afoforo bi ka ɛyɛ na okra ɛyɛ wona wo anu ye bebre wo afuto bebre wo adwenkyere bebre ye ma wo saa kwanya no fa ye WhatsApp number na ego screen ase no na ni ye ni nsa wo so na ye moa na ɛyɛ Ghana community kasi a ye we ye connect obi a ɛwɔ wiase afa na nyina get connected ne fa number no na ye ni enkomo medamu nyina mase